Sitaram. A pleasant welcome to each and every one of you here this evening. Today's Ramayana Satsang which has been continuing from the day the mother of the home has left and gone to the great beyond. Today I have the opportunity for the first time in this area. I am one of the members of the Ram Sita Prem Gyan Ramayana group from the surrounding of Milton and Windsor Park. But today I alone is here because of my good friend Ashton. We from the old school in the drumming classical in this country, way back, we know one another. And he has called me and asked me if I could come and do a discourse and some bhajan singing, and I will be able to join with some of the family here too. So, this privilege has been given not only by the family of the home, which we want to thank God. The privilege is directly given from Prabhu Ram himself. Because if it wasn't for him, you and I may not be sitting down here. Tonight, my discourse will be from the Ramcharitmanas, from the 7th volume in the Ramayana. I will try my best, to the best of my ability, and see how I can read and give them very simple explanation so that all of us here, including myself, will be able to get some fruit that we should take home and apply it to our daily life. And this is the purpose of Ramayana Satsang, or Satsang in general. But before I go through that, on my right over here, I don't know his name, but this is the second time he's been when I am reading Ramayana. So he was up by Dari, which was my brother's son-in-law. His wife passed away shortly gone by. And even him I want to thank very much for being here so that he could be able to help me out a little. And then Ashton told me there's one or two of the family who could be able to sing, and he was joined with us. But to take you across this evening, my friends, let us get into the mood of prayer. As I open with a few slokas, thanking that God of your choice for having you here and giving you the health and strength to continue doing what He is doing. I want you to just join with me from here. I'll go to the Ramayana Sumira, and then my brother here will do maybe two songs, and then I'll go to the discourse in the Ramayana. Let us all join together in the opening prayer. Om Gajananam Bhutaganarishe तस्मै श्री गुरुदेव नमः। वसुदेव सुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। श्री गुरु चरण सरोज रजे निज मन मुकुर सुधारि वरदो रघुवर विमल यशु जो जाय बोधहीन तनु जानिके सुमिरो पवन कुमार बल दिए जाने मोहि हर हूँ कले चविकार पति रामचंद्र देखिए। My dear friends, I want to take you to the Ramayana Sumiran. The Ramayana Sumiran, at all time, whenever they do in Ramayana, whether it is for one who passed away or they do in a normal satsang, the Ramayana Sumiran always been sung, and it is a purpose why it has been sung. The word Sumiran alone is a prayer by itself, that given to Lord Ganesh because of our understanding of his divine power, that he is the one who are enabled to remove all obstacles and all sickness from his devotees whenever called upon to do. But here it is being said in one of his verses in the Ramayana Sumiran, there are people around this world and in your village and in Trinidad is being suffered in some way or the other where their health is concerned. Where their health is concerned. And here it says, when we sing the Ramayana Sumiran, we call upon Lord Ganesh to help these people. Like people like Mo Kahoi Vacha, like the one who cannot speak because of whatever illness is upon them. Vacha, like the one who cannot walk because of whatever sickness they are upon, these people. Prabhu, together with me and a few members on the stage and the family in this room, we ask of you to clear that road and allow the privilege once more to these people, so that somewhere or the other they will find themselves in satsang or where God names call upon and sing praises to you in the way they may understand of it, as we join into the Ramayana Sumiran. जेहि सुमिरते सिद्धि हो गणनायक परिवार वदन sing this verse. Pandav Guru Padustan Kripa Sindhu Narejo Pahari Mahamoha Tamakun Jatu Batan Gajikaran Pandav Avarahumar Satya Prema Jai Naam Padam Vikuralati Najaya Rudratani Primiti Parihataho Pandav So I will just hand over to my Mamu over here and we'll do 2 bhajan first, then we'll go to this course. And after that we'll do only 2 bhajan. We'll close off by 9 o'clock. That's my timing because I myself not that young like Ashkan because I can't see well to drive when we get back to
कंठ में बैठे माता सरस्वती, हृदय में बसे श्री गणेश, पाठ एवं नर रक्षा करो ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश। जय जय माता सरस्वती, शुभयानी वरदायिनी। जय जय माता सरस्वती, शुभयानी वरदायिनी। परमात्मा नमः बिन राम राम भजो ये मन सदा राम का नाम बिना भजन श्री राम का कंचन कायल का काहे लक्ष्मण को मन भाई तू परशुराम विमान Thank you.
The discourse which I take from the Ramayana here this evening, as I told you, is from in the 7th volume of the Ramayana, Uttarkand.
Yeah.
In the 7th volume of the Ramayana, this particular part of the Ramayana gives to you of things that happened in the Kali gone by and presently in the Kali we live in. Before I chose this katha to read Bhayagi, I had called Ashtan and I have asked him, well, look, I don't know what the other groups have read, and I would not like to read something that somebody read. And I explained what I'm going to do, so he told me, okay, go ahead and do that. So I got the privilege from him to read this katha. And why I had called upon him for, there was a time which I went to Felicity and do a Ramayana satsang. And it was, I had asked the people what they would like to hear. And there is a gentleman who got up and he said, Ilhaya, Are Kaho Na Saat Ke Katha. Read from the 7th volume. So I said, okay, no problem. And I started to read. And all of a sudden this gentleman get up. Well, there's so much of people in the people place. And told me that I was throwing stone in this garden. I want to make this abundantly clear to my good friend Ashtan and the family here. My name is Hariram Jawahir. I'm not Goswami Tulsidas. I could only read and expound to the best of my ability as to what is in the Ramayana. I may draw some conclusion or conclude with one or two things that happen in our area or in the family or around Trinidad or around the world. But don't hold me for ransom for that. Because I am a poor man and I don't have money. Tonight I want to read to you just 4 chaupai and 2 dua. It is a katha deals with Jivan Mukt. Jivan means the body and Mukt means the blessings that you could get with it. Depends on how you look at it and how you go about looking at it. Because there are many people, we see these things happen. We believe that we could go ahead and live a lagabagar life and get up in the morning and throw the lota at the heart or go to the church, and whatever wrong we do within that period of time, it's okay for Ram and Krishna and Jesus Christ, all right, we go give our chance. Sanatana Dharma does not teach that, as you will hear when I read it. The katha is about when Ram was together with the people in that time and everything was going smooth and nice. But all in a sudden, that Maria Purushottam Prabhu recognized into the minds of these people that either they lost something or they missed something. Hey, do you know what he was talking about? You know what he was lost in? It's a question that all of us should ask ourselves. Where have I come from? Why I am here? And where next I am going? This is the question we all should ask ourselves. Because some of us believe, there are people who believe, look, you see me, I only have to send here and I don't go into it area and the next I go there. That is not all. Yes, she will die, just like Ma when she leaves the soul. She left the sorrow into the family because the good living she had with them will no longer be in existence anymore because by the cremation site, seen it, right?
Yeah.
You all who had went to the cremation site saw when the Pandit did his 5 steps, the 5 steps, and straight to the fire, it was burnt up, the ashes came down, they take it and throw it in the sea, and that was the end of that thing. Physically, I'm talking about that body. But the good spirit in she, if we as children could come to understand how it is, the hard time she lived, what she had went through, and we as children could recognize that, we will also get the privilege to put it to our children. That is the purpose of Ramayana. This Ramayana is not a book of stories. Because I hear a lot of pundits in this country when they over the air, the radio and so on, and they're ready to give a discourse, they start from, I'm going to start you with a story. Sisters and brothers, this Ramayana is not about stories. Stories is some feeble, some whatever it is, something you fabricate. This Ramayana is based on one thing, facts that could put into reality in every individual life regardless of how you want it. Whether it's good, bad, or the ugly. This is what Goswami Tulsidasi had the privilege to write for us. And it has been done by 2 people. One is Goswami Tulsidas did the Chaupai, and Swami Jwala Prasad will still put a little more understanding in the arts in the language. And this is what I'm going to read to you today. Prabhu Ram, as he understands and seeing what was happening and recognized what was happening, he called upon a very great guru, Guru Vasishtha, to bring about all those people in it. Bring the whole village, bring the sadhus, bring the good, the bad of everybody, and bring them to the royal court, or as we locally call it in Trinidad, the assembly room, to just have a very simple chat and give them the best advice how to go about their living. He started to talk to them. And he had told them, this organization that is happening here this evening, that come, all of you come here, I am not going to say anything to hurt your feelings. And if at all that I give something to you that you're uncomfortable with, you feel free to get up and stop me. Feel free. Sometime in my own village, we have a little cricket club. That's a little cricket club. And you see this thing they call president is a very poisonous thing. Because some of us will, in the very cricket club, we have to elect some president and all these kind of things to run this club. And sometimes the individual who you elect to be president, he that feels you, your father and your mother, and he can talk to you as how he wants. That's how it will be sometimes. Prabhu Ram, that Almighty God, that Madhyala Purushottam, is giving the people and giving the audience the privilege to stop him. And he went on, continued telling them whatever he started to tell them, and he reached to one thing. You know what he was telling them? How they should have themselves prepared for when they leave the suit. Because we are here for a long time now. How long I live with? She lived 82 years. And use this one as time, you might meet 95, you might meet 65. Well, look at that. Right? She reached 82 years. And what has happened? The length of time people live, you know, sometimes they live 120, that's what in the radio they were saying, that a lady live 100 years. And the timing that you live 100 years and 65 years, in the eyes of God in a split second. Because just as He gives it to you, He could take it back. So we have everything that you want. But one important thing that He told to them, He said, Bhare bhagi manushya tan pawa. That only with the human body, a human body, you could be able to attain that salvation that you want. No other body here. Because there, you'll hear on a reason where how much it happened. And He reminded them people. He says, Bhare bhag manushya tan pawa surya durlabh grantan gawa sadhan dam mukshka dwara pai na jai parlok sabha. He says sadhan, the moksha that you want, it will come just like that. Just like how you have to go and find a job to work and mind your family, you have to work for this too. And the work is not the work you're going to mind the family, but to live an upright life in order to get that. But my katha this evening to you, I want to take you a little bit, while He gives them all the good things, what will happen? I want to journey you down the road on the negative side, what He started to tell them, what could happen to them. And you will judge it yourself here, the few people here this evening, and see whether it is right or whether it is wrong, and how you should go about it. And this is where I'm going to take you to the door as I sing. Prabhu Ram started to talk to them and started to give them the best advice. He said, look, he says, so patra duk pavahi. If the choice of yours is to be on the negative side, the pain that you're going to experience, duk, it will not be an easy thing. Sir dhuni dhuni pachitai. There are so many pain that you is going to experience. I'm not talking about one hour resembling material. I'm talking about the pressure you will have to go through. Because somewhere or the other, somebody tells you something outside you, you're like, something come and happen to you, get a heart attack, you fall down in the grave. All these kind of things he was talking about. And to get away from that, when we reach to a situation now that we cannot control that, you know what we do? We look for something or someone to blame for it. We always look for something or someone to blame for our stupidness. And here he said, Kalahi karamahi Ishwar mitya dosha laga. We look at the time. You know what we say? God, this time will he give me? Not. We look at the time to blame for it. We look at our karma, the action. You see, you know what I mean? You know, sometimes when you're walking down and you bounce a toe in the road, you know the first thing that comes out your mouth? Oh God, I know what I have done for this thing to happen because of my past life. If you could come to understand that you have done something in the past for this to happen to you, haven't we all get another opportunity to prepare for the next? Now here, haven't we get next opportunity? How much of us consider ourselves that we were here before? And we are here again. Maybe to correct this karma pain. You know, some of you saying that we have to pray for karma thing. This is only 1 year now. The 1 year even has started to pray for. Because no one knows how you prepare it. Then he said, Ishwar mitya dosha lagai. We even blame God for it. Ishwar God for it. Prabhu Ram is telling them, this will not benefit you as the people. Don't wait for something to happen and then you want to correct it. If something is happening in your home with the family or the children, you know what we just say? He's small yet man, he go grow up it, grow it out. And when he really grow up and he become a big man, you choose the next way, then you just see what is happening. You have to nip the body one time. If you know that you as an individual, we're going to the mandir and going to the church or we're going to the mosque, whatever is being taught there, we should never taught. Don't waste the people time. Listen to what he said in this chapter. Yeah. to advise them. At some time, when I am reading, I will give you from the Chaupai as well as the understanding of Jwala Prasad, Mr. Swami Jwala Prasad. But I want to take you down to what he said in Jwala Prasad. He said, इस शरीर का पाने का फल विषयों में रूप नहीं है. He said the fruit in which you are looking for, you must look for that fruit and enjoy it. इस स्वर्ग भी पाने का इसका फल नहीं है. क्यों? इसका स्वर्ग को कुछ दिन भोग फिर संसार में आना पड़ता है. He's saying this entire world, you will find yourself in things which may not be good and will not be able to make you happy. But if at all that you want to be happy, then you should select the right thing. But here he said, it says Swarag. Narak is hell and Swarag is heaven. He said all of us here, or throughout the world where people live, and they pray to God, is only one thing they look to. Who are seriously into it. While 99% of the people look for the worldly affairs, the money and the car and the land and the house and all these kind of things, only 1% you might find looking for, you know what? Going to heaven. Ramayana teaches us here, it is a good thing. But heaven is not the final place according to Sanatana Dharma. In Sanatana Dharma, Vaikuntha is the final place. That is to be into the palm of Sri Krishna, never to ever come back into this world. And if a choice is being given to you, let it be in the form of a human to come and continue reading the Ramayana and the scriptures. Let it be like a messenger into the world, if that time comes, if ever you will get up again. Look at a child when he's born. Some of them not born healthy, some of them born blind, some of them born crippled, some of them born good. How that, what causing that? What is causing that? Sanatana Dharma teaches that is our karma. So if we could come, we understand and know that our action could cause us to reach in that state in the next time, why you want to go there? Why you want to go there? Shouldn't we try to live a good life here? Should we try to continue living a good living that when we go to God, we should, and He had to send me back here, we should come as a messenger? But then he said, जो मनुष्य का शरीर पाकर ये विषयों में मन लगाते हैं, वे मूरख अमृत देकर. What is the amrit he's talking about? The amrit is not the 5 elements, the 5 different things that mix in the lota and the pandit give you to drink it. That is not that he's talking about. That is a good thing. Because when we take the amrit, it purifies the body. But what is the sense of drinking the amrit and purifying the body, and we're going ahead with raga life? The everyday life we're going. What is the sense that make? That make any sense? Doesn't make no sense. So he is saying that amrit should be the human body. This body that we have. Look at the amrit, this body now. Because we have it now. And we don't know if ever we will get back again. He gave us the privilege and the understanding how to live up to where our dharma is concerned. But then he said, we are doing that. Mura means the poison. We would rather to take something poisonous to ourselves. I am not talking about Ramazan nothing yet. I don't think we kill people anyhow. The poison that he is talking about is the foolish living that we live in. Some people, not few people, people recognize people. When we start to live this sort of disrespectful life, some of you feel we are shortcutting. We could go shortcut. Prabhu Ram is saying, he said, Jo Manush ka Sarir Pakar ya Vishnu mein Mand Lagaya. He said, any human being who think that kind of way, he's a big fool. Any human. We lived amongst in the family, we had about 12 different religions in one home. Some of us are Christians, some of us are Hindus, some of us are Muslim in one home. But one want to overcome the rest. One want to overcome the rest. That should not be so. We should come to understand that in all religion, neither the Bible, the Ramayana, the Quran, the Mahabharata, whatever text you use, none of them up to this time tell you that you should go and thief people and rob people. None of them. All of them give you a good way to go and live. But some of us want to go competition with it. Some of us want to go competition with it. It ain't going to work. Prabhu Ram is saying that would not work. If you want to live up to a certain standard, then you should do it the right way. There's only one way. It can be right and wrong enough. It's either you're right or you're wrong. Which one you want? Look what he's telling them to do in this show. Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Ram. I'll take you to the shop. ताही कबहू भल कहे ना कोरी जुंजा गए पारस मन कोई. Why can't we allow ourselves to be like the parasman? I want to take it from one of my guru, Ramsar Sukhai from Prisa, who had left and gone to the great Buddha, as to what he was saying about this thing they call it parasman. He said the parasmani is something very ugly, but it is a powerful thing. That if you happen to get it, and you touch this microphone here, or you touch the house, the whole thing becomes something very valuable. That's parasman he's talking about. Valuable means that the house might turn to gold as a matter. And what is gold? Not a valuable thing. Who do like gold here? If you check all them ladies and them inside here, must see a gold ring in the finger. Everybody like that. Because why? This is a valuable thing. What he is saying here, as much as it is so valuable, that parasmani is talking about the human body. It's the body of a human. It's not that you go on and lean up in the house and you go down golden. But having the human body give you all privilege that you should lift your head and walk. Don't bend your head in the road. Lift your head and walk. Stand up like a man and a woman. When something going wrong and you have to tell them it's wrong, it's wrong. You stand up like right and wrong. Let the people in your village, let the people in the world, let the people in Trinidad know that if my name is Sandy, I am a divine person. I am living up to divinity. In other religion, it teaches you a different stuff. It teaches you a total different thing. Because some of us continue saying one thing, I am a sinner and I am a sinner, and you continue going like singing that like you've been eating dogs. You mean one day in your life, ask yourself, this is Ramayana teaching. One day in your life, higher, you can get up in the morning and say, I am a divine person. Why we want to only continue saying we are sinners? The whole world is sin. This is Kali Yuga living in. In Kali Yuga it was never good. But yet in the Kali Yuga, the Ramayana teaches you that is the age, that is the only age that you can reach to God as fast. Get up in the morning, man, and tell yourself, look, I am a divine person. Start to live that divinity. Start to live the life as it was being taught according to the dharma in which you choose. Sanatana Dharma give you the free privilege, to choose any religion. Anyone you want. But one thing, don't end up being a backbiter. You see the Chogol Korean kind of thing? In this very set volume here, 7, it has told you that one of the questions which was being asked, was being given to Garud, is what is the worst sin a man could ever do? What is the worst sin? And you know what he asked him? See this thing they call backbiting? That is what it was. Because backbiting, you end up being, in the Hindi language, my father and my grandfather always say, it ends up being Chugulkurin and Chugulkur. The Chugulkur is a man and the Chugulkur is a woman, who not minding nobody's business, who not minding their business and minding other people's business. And taking from here and giving she, and taking from she and giving next. Prabhu Ram is saying no. This is why I tell you when I'm going to read Ramayana here this evening, I come out pointedly blank and tell you that my name is Hari Ram Jawahir Goswami Tulsidas. I am not him. I didn't write this Ramayana. I could only read what I learned to read. Because when I went to San Fernando Technical Institute under BBS in UAB. It's about 2.5 years ago. It was not an easy task. And it was being forced to me to go and do Hindi. All because I used to hear a lot of going to all India with my mother and father, and I hear things which I was uncomfortable with until I come and see the truth. So he's saying, Akar 4,84,000. There are 8,400,000 species was created before man. And when that was created, who gave the first priority after that? Out of the 8 million species, none of them. None was given privilege. He said, after the 8 million comes the human being. And the privilege is being given to us. We could do anything we want. We could do the good, the bad, the ugly, everything we do. But you know when we just come to know who the God is? When you reach 70 years and you can't walk from the bed. When we can't walk. He give you the hand, he give you the brains, he give you the eye, he give you the foot to walk and go and see the good thing. Go to the temple, go to the mosque, go to the church. Listen to that word of God and see if you could apply it into your daily living. All that he gives to us. And when we don't do that, Yoni Brahmati Yaha Jiva Avinashi. Having a human body and feel didn't end up living that kind of life. Don't look for something and someone to blame for you. Look for yourself and blame that. Spend some time in your private room in your house and look through the 8 hours or look through the 24 hours and see which part had gone wrong and see how we could be able to correct it, not to continue the wrong for the next time. This is the advice that Prabhu Ram is given to these people. Look what he said in this sloka. merciful God is. And you ask yourself if we that merciful.
He said, Firat sada maya kal preda kal kadam kal karam swabhav gunati.
He said, I am the Lord. I am the master of this universe. I have known your past, your present, and if you have to come again.
He said, I have known all that. And the privilege you make, if you ask yourself, am I get a second chance again? And if you could come to understand that you get a second chance to prepare for the next,
He is saying, I have known all that. He said, I have known all that.
but yet as much as I have known that, kabahu kakari karuna nar dehi deti subinu hitu sami.
Hate to say, out of my mercy, knowing all that, what we will have to go through here, the hard time and the good time and the bad time and everything, He said, yet I have mercy and bid you back a human body. Look how great a human body is. So look how we doing with it. All kind of thing we drinking, eating, thing, all kind of thing, and end up in the hospital. And when we reach into a state now, some of us not even questioning ourselves. The body, this body is so great that when we eat and drink and wine and dine and do everything, we end up in a bed now. Because something come and give us a heart attack, or some vein or something in the heart block or something like that. And we end up getting crippled. We end up getting crippled. And we on the bed, you know. We are on the bed, we can't do nothing again. Because we have the health and the strength all the time and we were not doing that. We're going out to our free will, doing what we want. But when we lie down on the bed now, right about 2.5 feet away, I will tell you. And you can't now get up now to go and pick the flowers to go there because how you will leave the bed when you get crippled, man? Can't go. We can't do that now. And then now next thing over, what is happening after? Asha? Mausi or Mausa is coming in and walking to come to visit you. You know what you say? Oh God, are bhaiya, how are you looking so? Entity they good? Who you going for that glory? You are going to the government? When Mausi come or Mausa come and say, oh God, ye bhaiya, अरे पिया तुलसी के पानी ले आओ ना. Go pick up tulsi and pick a spoonful of water and then drink it and go to heaven. Because if you have prepared to go to heaven, brother, not even if you took the whole tree and put it in a bucket of water and drink it and go heaven. They never help you. Because you have prepared for it. This is why we get the privilege. We have a big mandir in front of the house. We have a big mosque or a temple or church or something right next door there. We are going there now because our argument can't happen. And with we Hindu people, I will always mention we Hindus. But we Hindu people, when our Janjat sat inside, we don't actually continue to respect the building. We are going back there. We don't actually continue to respect the building. That's not the way Prabhu Ram is saying. He's advising them. Where a place that God's name should be called upon, your presence should all time be there. That's the only guideline you have. You might have a good job, brother. You might be a doctor. That doesn't mean you're good in everything. This is how it is. So out of His mercy now, what's every God asking you that question? Is it this the only time I'm here? Was there a time I was here before? Everything which was there in this world that you want, God put it here for you now. It might be in Trinidad and you might have to celebrate for it, but it is there. But then, in my final job, before I go to the door, listen to what he said. Jai Ram Shri Ram I want to take you to Dolah Beharry. Dolah Beharry put a little more understanding in the Ramayana, which we call the arts in the Ramayana. According to his opinion and his understanding. Look how great is the people. He said, यहाँ मनुष्य शरीर संसार सागर को बेर है और बेर के पार लगाने के लिए मेरा अनुग्रह अनुकूल पवन अड़ते अनुकूल पवन से जहाज चलता है. This is his understanding. He said, look at the human body. Look at our yogis. I saw many of the men inside there, even the ladies too. Long time we had much pipe water to be in. So we have a pond down the back and we used to go and be in the pond. I saw quite a number in Princeton area we had by my grandfather. Down in St. Crossville, Banki Maharaj was my grandfather. I don't know if most of the old people might know it. I had an aunt who used to pull teats
from Barport to Princestown. She was very popularly known as Twine. That was my mother's sister. So Banke Maharaj was my grandfather. And right in the back, down in the gutter had a pond, in the back of the house. And we're going to bathe. But the pond so big as that. We don't know how to reach the next side. You know what the first thing that runs in your mind to get? Is to run cut down somebody's a tree. So you could float from one side to the next. Am I right or wrong? You are down, you know, are right or wrong? And we used to do that? Yeah. Because why? You want to reach from one side to the next. Here is saying Jahad shelter hai. The body come like the boat to go from one area to the next. But without the proper guideline, it will depend on the breeze. If the captain is not in the boat and you want to go on the south, you might end up in the north because the breeze blowing that way. There is nobody to guide it. There is nobody to guide it. But if the captain is in the boat, wouldn't it go the right way you want to go? Wouldn't it really go the right way? Because if it depends on the breeze, you go the breeze, okay, all about. This is why he said, यहाँ शरीर जब तक सर गुरु नहीं. If you don't have a guru, find one. Some of you feel we get big man and woman, we know everything. We don't want to go by the priest or the political, nothing at all. We know everything until some 90% where we know nothing. The purpose of the priest, the pandit and the Mia side, or whoever you just call them, they are only here to give us a guideline as how to go about this thing. But the ball is in your court. It's either you want to climb the ladder or you want to stay in the ground. It is your choice. It is your choice, sisters and brothers. Because here he said, यहाँ शरीर जब तक सदगुरु नहीं मिले जब तक बने जब गुरुजी कारण रहते मुझे मिले तो यहाँ शरीर का अर्थ. We have to go to these people. Don't feel me too big. We don't know everything. I don't know everything. Which one I better say that one? We have to go to the people who are well educated, spiritually wise. You know my godfather, Krishna and Bertrand, who died and gone, he's from right on the Princeton. They belong to Ludhiana. And he used to always tell us something. He said you have to know who you're going by to. Because not everybody who have a mala put on from the neck to down by the foot and a big chandan, that makes him a guru. He says some of them, today it's happening, we've seen it on the news. Man is well dressed and we want to say we that priest or we want to say open it or something, but they go my people house and robbing people. It is happening. We can't run from the facts. This is what my guru is telling me, is to always tell you that well-dressed person, be very careful with it. You have to be careful. You must know that individual. If you have a child, I'll give you another reference. And this child reached to a state to do his final exam, to become the doctor or the mechanical engineer, whatever it is in the university. All before that time come to reach to that state, what was the mother and father was doing? Wasn't you giving the best thing to the child? He'll go to the mosque. He'll go and kneel by the bread, by the bed. Go in the mandir and throw out that Beharry. Why are you doing that? Let me ask you people, why are you as the parents doing that? Because you believe that there is an Almighty God. could clear the mind of that child so that when he go there to the university, he will pass. You believe that Krishna, you believe Allah, Jesus, whoever it is you believe in, could clear the mind of that child. You believe that? And I'll say something. You know, it have a statement in the Bhagavad Gita. If you read your mind. That Lord Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita that if death reaches you at any moment and you could be able to chant my name, straight away you come to. Am I right or? Straight away you come to. Just like how you prepare the child to go on the final exam. When that time of death reaches you, and you have to chant the same Krishna name, who will you tell your mind? Not yourself. Not yourself have to do it. And if you are prepared for it, how will you get a chance? You will not get a chance. So it means now, whatever living that we live in as human beings, we have to start to check up on that. See what's going wrong and see how we could correct it. See how we could correct it. Try our best and do it to the best of your ability. You don't know when Margot just here from here. How many days now? You know? About 8 days he gone, last time gone. Today short man is here in Rama, in around there. I am very well known in this country as short man in Rama. Because I was solo Gildari Pumen and drummer in this country. Because I have been playing drum over 40 years now. And me and Ashton was in that lineage. I older than him. So, he says, "San Guru Karan Dhara Arte Mujhe Mile to Yahan Sarir Par Utale Yahan Hrid Nav Ho Gaye Jiske." So much it have, so much books it have, so much religious texts it have for me to read, and try to see how we could place it in a way in the life. Prabhu Ram, now we tell all the people about it. I am not telling all that. You can go ahead and live whatever life you want. But Prabhu Ram is advising them people, as Goswami Tulsidas is advising us at the night. So I will take you to the final Doha, and then we will do one to start. Right? That's the Hindi as Goswami Tulsidas. He said, Jona tarai bhava sagar nar samaj aspai. He said there is a wide range of spiritual knowledge is being given to us by God. A wide range. There is an ocean of it, sagar. But not samaj asapai. If we don't find our, you know samaj? Samaj being a good companion. If we don't find ourselves with a good companion, how are we going to be successful with it? How? There's the ocean of it. But we have to go to the people who are well educated to show us that way. Our mother and father bring us into this world. They may not be that educated much, but they will give us the best advice. Everyone go to church now. We go in the mandala. We ain't going there. We ain't going there at all. It have a shop right up in the corner of the going up there. Right up there it have it. So krit nindak mandimati. The knowledge is so powerful that if we really want to know the right road that we should take, the Bandara coming up there, Shivin coming up too. You know what trouble some parents go through with children? What the Bandara and the Shivin, they go see what with that 13 different Akari. 13 and it has some parents can get a quarter until Friday on this. But you know where we going, brother? In the same house have the Hindu living. In the same house have the Christian living. In the same house have a Muslim brother. Because that is what we went into. We're so powerful with that. You know, sometimes we be a Christian. Or sometimes we be a Hindu. And right in the same house we are talking to one another. Right in the same house, you know, we are talking to them. Pa and Ma may be living up a Hindu life, and they give you the best advice to go. You take it and throw it in the drain, and then we want to kick them after. Them show me that way, you know. Then show me the next way. They tell you go and show. You go on there. Wherever you go on there yourself. Nobody will tell you to go. If you go with the bad company, what is happening? A bad company is two things going to happen. That's happening. Whatever bad he is doing, sometimes he benefits a little bit for 2 days, and the next 2 days after that, as soon as a policeman, when he was to become a lockup, is going to get it. But that was his duty. That was his duty. But brother, I am telling you, the people, beautiful people here in Sweden, whatever religion you belongs to, don't use it for Monday and not Friday. And if you claim to be a Hindu or Muslim or Christian, live up to it. Live up to it. Don't claim to be something and you know part of it. But the day when Ma come and look, Ma gone there, they over here. You know what parents, I know get pressure from children. But you know when the day when they could die, they're coming to do the RT over there. While Mahdi living and while Paddy living was the only time they could have taken their right hand and raised it and bless you. When you take in the RT over the box, you see any hand raise it? It finished. It finished. So kriti nindak man atma hi gyan gati jai. The atma is this. The atma which is controlling this body, which is the powerhouse, as we may see. The lighter lighting it just like that, you know. It is because of the powers that they have. And the atma in this body is causing me to sing and to read Ramayana, and for you to walk, you and go to work. That is what caused it. But then we have to go to the Parama Atma Hilam. You have to go to that. Jai. Don't take it. Don't allow it. Don't allow it to go along with the tree. Don't allow that to happen. Stand up as a human being. As I say, when your child doing something with his great face, he's small, you grow it up, that won't like that.
I don't think so at all. Because sometimes they grow it out and they end up in another place. So, my sisters and brothers, as I come to the end of this discourse here this evening, if at all I have said anything that may hurt any one of your feelings, just before I leave here, we can sit a few minutes and chat with you. But what I did here this evening, I did it to the best of my ability. I couldn't go more than that. This is the limit time God gave to me to do this. And I always thank Him for that. I always thank Him for that. Because as I was telling Ashton, I was invited him to something home by me on the 28th of next month. If it wasn't for this Ramayana, I think me and my wife would have been 41 years in marriage. Because we as wife and husband, we live up to it. We try our best with our children. We have nice children, they working, they doing everything. But we stand firm with them. I might take a little chance with my children, my daughter and my son married. But when they're going wrong, you know, sometimes the father go hide, nothing but I. She comes down like a fireworks. When they're wrong, your children wrong, let them know they're wrong. Don't tell them they're right and they're going to continue doing that. Don't do that. Look what is happening in our country today. Look what is happening in our country today. Which one of this week? What today? Saturday. Today is the 6 days in this weekend. The 6th day, right? Tell me which one of the days this week you have watched news and see somebody kill somebody. Today? 7. But today is Saturday. Right? Today is Saturday. I check from Sunday to Saturday and tell me which one of the news you hear that somebody had killed somebody. That's the truth. The Kali days we live in. But don't allow the Kali to be in. Kali refer to dark and you refer to the age. The age of darkness. The age of wrongdoings. Most of the time will be entertained to you. But allow yourself the privilege and the honor. As I am telling you to don't call yourself a sinner. Allow yourself to, in the morning, to get up and say, I am a divine person. And start that living from the core. Bolo siya wa ram chandra ki. So I'll hand over to my brother here and he will do one of the
जीवन जग को नाम धारा भजियो बारंबारा अरे मन भजियो बारंबारा जीवन जग को नाम धारा जीवन जग को नाम धारा भजियो दया धर्म मूल है, नरक मूल अभिमान। तुलसीदास ध्यान छोड़ ही जब तक राम गुण गाय के, श्री राम गुण गाय के, ओ मंगना भैया तुलसी राम गुण गाय के, मंगना भैया तुलसी राम गुण गाय। राम गुण गाय के, राम गुण गाय के, राम गुण गाय के, हो राम गुण गाय। मंगना भैया तुलसी राम गुण गाय के। राजा चले अब हाथी घोड़ा पलक सजाई थी, रामा पलक सजाई थी। राजा चले अब हाथी घोड़ा पलक सजाई थी, रामा पलक सजाई थी। साधु चले भैया भैया दुनिया बनाई, भैया तुलसी रामा गुण गाय, भैया तुलसी रामा गुण गाय। राम गुण गाय के, हो राम गुण गाय के, राम गुण गाय के, हो राम राजा सोए महल महल कमरा बनाई थी। राजा सोए महल महल कमरा बनाई थी। रानी सोई कोई वाला चुटिया बनाई। राजा पाई पूरी कचौड़ी लड्डू घी मंगाई थी, हो लड्डू घी मंगाई। राजा पाई पूरी कचौड़ी लड्डू घी मंगाई थी। सारे आए सजाना पानिया में आई, रामा गुण गाय के, मंगना भैया तुलसी रामा गुण गाय। राम गुण गाय के, हो राम गुण गाय के, राम गुण गाय के, हो राम गुण गाय। राम गुण गाय के, हो राम गुण गाय के, राम गुण गाय के, हो राम
ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। सब बागा भक्ति जब सादा श्री राम के चरणों में पाप सब बागा भक्ति जब सादा श्री राम के चरणों में मन जब लागा हो मन जब लागा
You know, during the course of the time she will come to Krishna, and the late Sohan Gilarian, who would have us to pay Dolah for. to sing these type of songs for when the Shiva Day is coming up. So with these two songs, then after night time it became difficult in driving, we will also leave with these two songs.
माता कौशल्या रोवती बोलती सुनो राम मेरी प्यार ना जाओ बन को बेटा आए हो घरे हमार। हाथ जोड़ के कहती कौशल्या सुनो वचन हमार मेरी हृदय में तीर लगते ही न जाओ। आज रहो मेरे रघुबर प्यारे प्यारे आज रखो मेरे आज हो मेरे रघुबर प्यारे आज रखो मेरे रघुबर प्यारे आज रखो मेरे
नाम गरमा कल चुराने वाला तुम ही तो हो, बिन रावण के रहने वाला तुम ही तो हो, जमुना तट पर रास रचाने वाला तुम ही तो हो, राधा के संगवास मिटाने वाला आई तुम ही तो हो। अजी अपना जियाब मोरा माई रे, मोरा राधा ने बंसी चुराई, मोरा राधा ने बंसी चुराई। अजी अपना जियाब मोरा माई रे, मोरा राधा ने बंसी चुराई, मोरा राधा ने बंसी चुराई।
service for this evening. I want to thank Ashton and the family for giving me this privilege to come here this evening, at least for the first time in this area. For those of you who come from a far distance, just like myself, I want to wish you all a safe journey and be very careful in the driving. I will try my best to. Well, I just do this last short little song and I will close it up for the evening. Again, Ashton, and thank you very much. तुम्हें हम पास के बहुत Let's all join in closing our closing prayer. मंत्रहीनं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिनं जनार्दनं यत् पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्णं तदस्तु ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युमामृतं त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव मनुष्य सर्वा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रव्यं त्वमेव सर्वं शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम।
प्रेम से बोले श्री रामचंद्र की जय। ओ महापति महादेव की जय। बोलिए वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय।
So, then you would like to say okay. Well, while I'm closing up here, the gentleman is going to do somebody refreshment. We like you all to stay up for a few minutes, and they will pass the food. Thank you.
पवन पुत्र हनुमान को सुमिरो बारंबार। रामचंद्र को काज हित सेवा कीन्हे अपार। हे रामचंद्र को काज हित सेवा कीन्हे अपार। बार बार विनती करो धरो चरण परमात्म। निज पर भक्ति भाव ही देहो मुहि प्रतिमा। सीता गोरी आयो हनुमान का सिंदूर सरस्वती सम सकल तीर अति जहाँ बसत जहाँ हरि कथा को पसंद ब्रह्मा शक्ति विष्णु शक्ति शक्ति महादेव ईश्वर महादेव गौरा पार्वती जय 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 गुरु जय 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 हनुमान वीरलंका जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय 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 हनुमान वीरलंका जय हनुमान जय हनुमान अजनी के पुत्र महाबलदायक रामराज मतियो लंका अंजनी के पुत्र महाबलदायक रामराज मतियो लंका हरि के राय रघुपति गए सागर हर भय दूर कर लंका जय 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 हनुमान जय लंका जय हनुमान जय हनुमान अष्टकुमार भले मारे देवनाथ को प्रिय लंका अष्टकुमार भले मारे देवनाथ को प्रिय लंका रावण मारे अहि रावण मारे कुंभकर्ण पद लंका जय 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 हनुमान जय लंका जय हनुमान जय हनुमान किया के सुनि रघुनाथ बताए जिनमें करी गल लंका किया के सुनि रघुनाथ बताए जिनमें करी गल लंका भागवत सार समुद्र में तारे कान के फूल को प्रिय लंका जय 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 हनुमान जय लंका जय हनुमान रावण मारे अहि रावण मारे कुंभकर्ण पद लंका रावण मारे अहि रावण मारे कुंभकर्ण पद लंका तुलसीदास हनुमान भरोसे भक्त विभीषण परि लंका जय 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 हनुमान जय लंका जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय 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 हनुमान जय लंका जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान जय हनुमान
Ya pasca lagi ini.
आत्मा और परमात्मा फिर ब्रह्मा न छुई जीव बिना मुद्रा सकल सारे बिरला हुई छूट जाएगा धन और दौलत उत जाए घाडेरा नागर मेरा नागर तेरा श्री आर्य नवसे माटी में मिल जाना माटी में मिल जाना माटी में मिल जाना सुंदर माटी में मिल जाना माटी में मिल जाना सुंदर माटी में मिल जाना माटी में मिल जाना माटी में मिल जाना माटी में मिल जाना सुंदर माटी में मिल जाना
Rama